Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar, Access Control in 2025, Innovation, Flexibility, and Integration. Access Control is no longer just about security doors, it's about enabling smarter, more adaptive environments across industries and geographies. That's why we're excited to bring you exclusive insights from two leading voices in the field. Thomas DEVILLE, General Manager at IDTech, Middle East and Africa. Hello, Thomas.
Good afternoon. Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you. And our second guest today is Khodor Habbouche, Regional Sales Director at Gallagher Security. Hello, Khodor. How are you today?
Hello, fine, good. Good afternoon. Thank you for this invitation.
Thank you. I'm also joined by my co-host Orhan, my colleague, editor-in-chief of ICE Middle East magazine, who will set the stage with a look at the global trends reshaping the future of access control. Hello, Orhan.
Hi.
We can start.
Thank you for this opportunity to my fellow colleagues, Said, who is behind the stage of all of this, and Janana. So I'm handling print of the Middle East from its very beginning, and I see that the temperature out there is gaining heat. As you know, in the Middle East region now, the cybersecurity is even more important these days. Markets are getting more and more interested in cybersecurity and access control, and what I see that even we journalists we will need to work even more harder in finding good questions for the challenging times we live in. What I noticed that people and the companies that were hesitating in investing in cybersecurity are now knocking our doors and not asking too much questions, but trying to reach out for as flexible as possible solutions for their businesses. So, guys, the work you are doing now is so important, and responsibilities of you as a producer, service providers, and us as journalists and someone who our mission is to deliver the good information out there is never more important. So I will be enjoying in this conversation and presentations. Thank you for inviting.
Great. Thank you very much, Orhan, for your valuable insights into the current state and trends in access control, especially from the regional perspective. I believe your views definitely help us better understand the challenges and the opportunities ahead of our today's topic. Now, we would like to hear from our guests. So let's get started with the first set of questions. If you are ready, Thomas and Khodor, we can start with questions.
Yep,
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yes, I will go with the first one.
Yes, the stage is yours. You can.
Yes. This is a question for Thomas. In the latest edition of Intersect, access control systems are expected to be flexible, integrated, and user-centric. From your perspective, Thomas, what are the biggest challenges and opportunities in achieving this balance, particularly when it comes to, as mentioned, cybersecurity, biometrics, adoption, and mobile access technologies?
Well, indeed, if we take the Middle East, especially, clients are often looking for the rare bird, asking for bespoke, unique, secure, flexible, also integrated and scalable solutions. a solution that basically would fit their current needs, but also evolve together with the organization. That's a pretty big challenge in itself, indeed. But I think that the greatest opportunity, as well as the biggest challenge that this creates nowadays, is to cope with IoT. So you mentioned cybersecurity, but actually more and more systems are cloud-based. Most devices nowadays in access control are IP-based. Most technologies we use rely on a network, a computer, a smartphone. I mean, so even so we talk about physical security, all interactions are digital. And that's a great opportunity today for small and very agile players who come with very modern cyber-secure applications, because they can stand out from the crowd. And I think especially about, for instance, cost-competitive cloud-based solutions or open platforms. It's a big buzzword lately. But all this is also a challenge, because I feel, especially in the Middle East, we still miss regional or national standards and regulations, basically a framework that would help us, guide us. So right now it's a bit of a red ocean where everyone is claiming they have got the best solution with millions in marketing spending.
Thank you, Thomas. The second question for you is from me. As access control systems became increasingly integrated, can we continue?
Of course, yeah. I mean, I can still hear you.
Yes, извинявам се. We have a little technical problem. Can we continue? Say it. Yes, okay. As access control systems became increasingly integrated with video, visitor management, and smart building platforms, how can organizations ensure this integration remains secure, scalable, and adaptable to evolving operation needs? Thomas, can you hear me?
Again,
should I repeat my question? Oh, okay. This is a question for you.
Look, so how do we keep these integrations secure and up to date? We can certainly look at it from different perspectives, obviously, but I'd like to bring 2 points from the solution provider's perspective, from the supplier's perspective. First, I think it's about partnership. It's about technology partnership. We cannot do it on our own. Only suppliers with very strong bonds, very strong ties with their tech partners and their channel partners, actually, will be able to consistently discuss and adapt to customer needs, understand, but also anticipate market trends and market challenges, and ultimately make their integrated solutions evolve accordingly. So I don't think that any player will be able to maintain their integration secure and up to date on their own. I think our technology partners will have to work much more closer together, and we will need to build internal expertise to manage this. And the second point I'd like to raise here, it's about focus, about differentiated focus. I think that we cannot do it all. So I believe we cannot build all the same, all unified solution and fight on price only. If we want to keep our integrations fully secure and up to date, I think we will need to have a smart, very resource-oriented strategy. So it's about focus. Focusing on chosen customers, focusing on chosen integrated solutions that will meet these customer needs, or that will bridge, specific trade application challenges. I give you an example. There are plenty of mobile access solutions lately, as well as OEM opportunities for suppliers like IDTech. But we have made the decision not to develop it internally, but to integrate with one only, which is still Mobile ID, because we work closely with them, because we understand their culture, the way they work, and because we like their solution. So on one side, it's about partnership. On the second side, it's about focused.
Okay, Thomas, thank you on your answer. I think my colleague Orhan has a question for you.
Yes, this is the last one, and it's about modernization, and we are still in the Middle East area. So what regional trends or regulatory developments are shaping how organizations approach access control in the current time?
So there are indeed a few regional trends that are shaping the Middle East, but I think also shaping the industry globally, or at least raising lately a lot of our clients' interest and curiosity. I'll name a few, and I think actually that you summarized it well in the title of your webinar. You're talking about innovation. Well, we at IDTech look at the Middle East market as an R&D laboratory, a research and development laboratory, because all clients are always looking for innovative solutions. Now, the trends or the shifts that are really important to our opinion lately, one is the shift from smart card to mobile access solutions. That's happening now. We got probably 1/3 of our requests or about that mobile access solutions. It's convenient, it's super secure, it's cost efficient, so that will continue for sure. The second one is the shift from biometric to touchless biometric systems. It started during the COVID crisis for hygienic reasons, obviously, but it is so fast, so convenient, and it is also now proven and secure that we believe it's going to pursue in that direction. We have actually got 2 POCs at the moment with government agencies, and they specifically requested touchless biometric systems. And maybe the third innovative shift that is happening, it's a buzzword, but it's all related to AI-enabled solutions. Lately, we have been requested to install an access control system without controller and without reader. So only using CCTV cameras and video analytics. Pretty weird for an access control supplier. So we're not yet there. The AI in general, the technology is not yet 100% mature, but it's coming. And this is where I see in the next 10 years, the industry may go to. And maybe one more trend I'd like to highlight, very important lately in the Middle East especially, it's everything related to cloud-based solutions. There is a massive push, as you have seen in the news, from big players like Oracle and Microsoft. The government, the UAE government, for instance, is truly leading the way, leading by example. It is not yet 100% adopted by the market, by corporations, but we're getting there, and there is more and more interest toward such cloud-based solutions. They are moreover very cost and time effective. So we believe that the demand is going to grow tremendously in the coming years in that area.
Yes, interesting. Very good point for the iCloud technologies. It's also indicating that the customers and very much relying on the infrastructure, moving entire systems to cloud, something that was not something to even think about it maybe 5 years ago. But now it's all around us, and it's for me as an old generation guy, it sounds so vulnerable. But customers are really considering that seriously to move everything to clouds. Anyway, I suggested to move on with our program to give opportunity to our next panelist, Mr. Khodor, to give his opinion to the same set of questions. So let me just repeat the first one. So Khodor, what are the biggest challenges and opportunities in achieving this balance? We mentioned flexible, integrating, and user-centric, particularly when it comes to cybersecurity, biometrics, and mobile access technologies. This is the question.
Yeah, great. So, as you know, in the Middle East, there are different challenges because we have different countries in the region. So each country in the region have different. They are looking for different requirements and different challenges to be solved. So, as the main challenges, usually the people are looking for a single database to have all the cardholder credential in a single database, rather than having multiple database sharing information or integrations with these databases. And also for like from the cybersecurity point of view, it's better to manage one single database, one single platform, having, let's say, the face recognition, biometric, mobile credential, and many other credentials, rather than having multiple database going to every single system, and you need to secure multiple systems. So as Gallagher, we usually work on providing a single database for card. Sorry, there is a noise. Sorry. Okay.
It's okay. We can continue.
In Gallagher, we make sure that we have a single database for all credentials, because nowadays, as mentioned by my colleague Thomas, regarding like what we don't know what is coming in future. He is right. People are talking about having like touchless things. Just you will move around the door will open without having any readers, without having any cards, without having anything. So a credential is something very important, okay, because any entity, especially the government entities, they have all the cardholder information in one single in the system. So any attack, all the information will go out. So this is why we usually think about having a centralized and single and on-prem database for cardholder. And yes, there are a lot of requirements on a cloud basis, but at the end, the system should the main challenge is to make sure that you will choose a system which can maintain and have the credentials for today use and for future uses, such as in Gallagher, we started with the normal cards like 15, 20 years back, QR code, then card plus PIN. So after that, we have a lot of customers in the Middle East started with us since 2005, 2006, and 2010. At that time, there is no mobile credential, there is no face recognition. The biometric is still weak. It's not like as per today. So all these clients and Gallagher customers, they upgraded their system in order to make sure that the same system installed a long time back can have the same, can add to it the new credentials. So this is one of the challenges which in which the customers, they ask on a daily basis how to manage their credentials. You are muted. I am not able to hear.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. We can continue with questions. From your perspective, as active control systems became increasingly integrated with video visitor management and smart building platforms, how can an organization ensure these integrations remain secure, scalable, and adaptable to evolving operational needs?
Yeah, it's a great question. We are like every day the tenders and the projects nowadays isn't they are not asking for access control or for traditional access control system. They are asking for something more. This is why the big title of Gallagher nowadays is Unlock More. What we mean by unlock more? It's not only providing the traditional access control solutions, which all the people know about it. So having the integration, it's something, it's a must in the region because they want to have one single platform which can manage a lot of things. So this is why Gallagher, we are moving into security management platform, not only access control platform. So security management by providing integration with video management, intercom, building management, HR, Active Directory, elevators. So everything can be integrated. So the challenge is here how we can make sure it is secure, this integration, and how it is scalable and can be like for future, can be used in future. So in Gallagher, we release two versions on a yearly basis, which we recommend all the customers to upgrade their system in order to make sure that all the security and cybersecurity firmware for the hardware and for the software is updated. And also for our controllers, we released this year, by the beginning of this year or end of last year, our latest controller, the controller C7000, which is the most secure controller nowadays. It comes with two chips, one for cybersecurity and the second for operation. So this controller is 25 times faster than the old controllers. So why we are designing the system like this or our controllers like that? Because we don't know what is coming in the future. A lot of things asking for integrations, which means communication. Controllers need to talk to each other to communicate with the servers. So we need to make sure that we have a high level product in the market, which meets the needs for today and for future at the same time. Muted? Sorry.
Thank you, Khodor, on your question. Orhan also
That's great news about these controllers. And as a last question, looking specifically at the Middle East, what regional trends and regulatory developments are shaping how organizations approach access control modernization this year?
Mm-hmm. Okay, nowadays, look, in the Middle East, we are seeing a lot of international standards being in the tenders. So the regulations are becoming high and high in the specs, having like international standard and some local standards because each country having different standards. So we'll make sure, especially in the storage, data storage, and high-level encryption of the communication between all devices. So these are the main focusing, especially, the problems that we are facing in the region. We are trying to make sure everything is smart but at the same time secure. So all the tenders asking for AI-based solution and they need high-level security. But again, once you are developing the system to go into AI, especially in security, to go into AI things and IoT and many other things, you need to make sure that because you are increasing the level of attack, whatever this attack coming from. So you need to make sure that the system is updated, the system is having all the level of security in order to prevent any cybersecurity threats.
Okay, is it presentation time?
Yes. Now it's time to hear directly from our guest experts, Thomas and Khodor, who will walk us through the latest.
Who will start?
Real strategy and access control. Thomas, the floor is yours. You can start with your presentation.
All right. But thanks again for the opportunity to sharing a few slides and a short introduction about IDTech. Let me now share my screen.
it's okay. We can see your presentation. If you are ready, you can start. Yes.
All right. So IDTech is a company that was founded in Belgium, north of Europe, in 1985, 40 years ago. So we are headquartered in Belgium, near Namur, a small city in the south of Belgium. And we've got a regional office in Dubai to serve our customers in the Middle East, Africa, and Asia. What do we do exactly? So we are developing an enterprise software suite. We're specialists in access control solutions. So mostly access control, but also related modules for visitor management and alarm management. We do offer both on-premises and cloud-based solutions. We are usually hosted on Oracle OCI environments. And maybe a way to differentiate ourselves that we offer only one enterprise suite. So you get from day one, limitless configurations, unlimited number of doors, readers, workstations, controllers, or users. It is fully scalable. So that's one, we develop that software suite. Two, we design and manufacture controllers. So we've got a large family of controllers. Our latest generation, the 5th generation of controllers, was launched in 2024, and they incorporate, as Khodor mentioned, the latest cybersecurity measures and components that are required, especially in Europe nowadays, to comply with the latest European cybersecurity standards, and if you have heard about it, the NIS2 directive. Now, one specificity of IDTech is that we do not manufacture any reader. So since day one, our job has been to be compatible with as many devices and technologies as possible. So we are compatible with the usual proximity readers that you can see on the left-hand side of my screen, but also we accommodate QR code readers. We can handle UHF readers, all type of biometric readers, both biometric and touchless biometric readers. For example, here you can see Suprema, IDEMIA, or touchless biometric systems products. Second thing, we do not have any video management system. So again, everything is based on an open architecture and to facilitate integration with third-party systems. In the Middle East, we can say that it's a must. Every access control system come with a video surveillance system, and they have to be, most of the time, fully integrated. So we do have developed those integration quite a long time ago, probably 15, 20 years ago, and then we developed it and kept it secure and up to date in partnership with these third-party suppliers. We do have a very specific bonding with Milestone because they share the same open architecture. But we do also have a very strong tie with DEVILLE and Göteborg in Europe and in the Middle East. And there is one thing in the Middle East, but probably the same elsewhere in the world. Operations team, security operations team, are sometimes outsourced. There is a huge turnover. You may have several shifts, and since day one, we strive to develop and to propose to our customers a very simple, streamlined interface. So that's how it could look like. Here, it's an hospital floor. You may have the doors, the door accessories, the readers, all in one page, in one floor plan. And from there, you can activate, deactivate all elements of your access control system. So as simple as possible for the convenience of our security teams. And maybe to to finish a few notable projects that will tell you a bit more clearly who we are and what type of clients we work with. We work in Europe with national banks and national railway networks. We secure the parliament, one of the parliaments in Belgium. In the energy sector, we do secure power plants, many power plants in Western Europe, especially for one utility, a large utility company. We do secure also an airport in southwest of France. We secure customs in Bahrain, but also large custom and immigration facilities in Malaysia, between Malaysia and Singapore. We have been securing lots of national oil companies and oil fields in Africa, but also in the Middle East for more than 20 years. And one of the clients we have also strong ties with are port authorities and large transportation hubs in the maritime industry, so both in Africa and Europe. Quite a wide scope, but let's say with a strong focus on governmental and large corporations' critical infrastructure. Now, for each of these segments, feel free to contact me afterwards. We're going to be able to exchange and discuss on your specific trade applications. We have got case studies and specific examples in each of these segments. That's it for me. Very short and brief.
Thank you, Thomas, on your insightful presentation and showing us how IDTech is pushing the boundaries of access control technology. Now let's move to the Khodor. Khodor, if you are ready, you can start your presentation. The stage is yours.
Yes, ready. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you able to see my presentation?
Yes, we are able.
Okay. I will start about introduction about Gallagher. Gallagher is a New Zealand company established in 1938. So we are around 87 years company. So the question here, how it comes like tech company starting at that time, there is no technology at that time. So Gallagher, we started with perimeter protection system. And we are the only company worldwide who provide access control, intrusion alarm, and perimeter protection system within one single platform, one simple design using the same control panel, the same platform for this solution. So we have more than 20,000 customers around the world across 140 countries. Our office in the region in the Middle East is in Dubai, and we are planning to have an office in Saudi Arabia soon. In addition to that, we have offices around the world. Our headquarters in New Zealand, we have offices in Australia and UK and Netherlands and Canada and USA as well. So the biggest number of Gallagher, we have around 815,000 mobile credentials until now. They are using Gallagher. We are securing worldwide more than 920,000 access doors. And we have around 1,300 staff working globally and at the headquarters. In addition to 15% of our revenue go to research, design, product innovation, in order to have the capability to keep releasing softwares and expanding our hardware product range as well. Our solution meets the 5 government security like Australian standards, New Zealand standards, USA, UK, and Canadian standards. We have more than 3,700 sites for government around the world, 150,000 secure doors, and also for perimeter solution, we have around 4,900 fencing zones. So in general, as we secure 920,000 access doors on using our system on daily basis, our experience in the full vertical market, we have projects in prisons, data centers, government, utilities, healthcare, education, mining, retail business as well. So our biggest customer in the Middle East is in Qatar. They have around 6,000 doors until now. Recently, we won a project also for schools and education sector in Qatar. It is around 2,000 doors using Gallagher Access Control. The system is going to be installed now. For perimeter as well, we have more than 140 electrical stations in Oman using our perimeter protection system, OETC. We have in Dubai, Diwa and Jabal Ali, the main generations, they are using Gallagher perimeter protection. And we have also a couple of prisons in Dubai. So going back to the access control, we have American University of Middle East, we have Ahli United Bank in Bahrain, we have in Saudi recently, we got last year Qaddiya water theme park, one of the biggest water theme park worldwide. We have projects in Dar'iyah Palaces and Ministry of Finance and MISC Foundation as well, and many other projects. These are only the projects that we can discuss in the region, as we have more than 1,000 customers just in the Middle East. So our products comes with 5 years warranty, and our readers with lifetime warranty. So we started the high warranty on our products, and at the same time with Gallagher Care Plan, the warranty can be extended up to 10 years. So going beyond the traditional access control system, as you can see here, the system like architecture about the command center, we provide people management, site management solution, in addition to business and building management. So as you can see that the access control is just a small part of what we do. So our command center support the access control, multiple credential, as I have mentioned during the questions you asked. Also, we have our own visitor management as well as to third-party visitor management, which can be integrated with us. Also, from the business management, we make sure we don't have a business solution, but with Gallagher system, the customers will make sure that they are running their business very well, high efficiency, and make sure it is running in a health way and safety way as well. Going to the site management, we provide intrusion alarm, we provide the perimeter protection system, we have high-level integration with many vendor of video management system, such as Milestone, Indigo Vision, Avigilon, Genetic, Panasonic, and Flare, and much more. So also the system we can have, our solution is based on prem solution, and we are going gradually to cloud-based solution. But in case you have a network between any site, whatever the location is, we have a centralized solution through one system, through one software. So from the building management side, we have integration with elevators, intercoms. So we will make sure that everything is connected and controlled to one security management platform. There are a lot of projects asking for PISMs, but once they see the capability of Gallagher solution, which can integrate with many systems, they will feel that they don't need to have any third-party solution. For human resources as well, regarding the database of the cardholder, we have integration with the HR system, Active Directory, and we use our REST APIs to integrate with any and different multiple of systems in order to avoid duplication and work and to reduce operator and administrator work. So most of the sites in the region, like 90% of the customer base, they are going with the normal access control. But moving beyond that, they need to have the compliance, they need to have the health and safety about everything on site, as we have a lot of features which help these to comply with these standards as well. Also moving beyond the traditional by having the integration, which I have mentioned. So Gallagher, it is a single platform for access control, intrusion, and perimeter. We have intelligent controllers, the controllers I have mentioned, the C7000. It can work in an offline mode, like in case there is a disconnection between the controller and the server, the controller can still take action. Also, there is a peer-to-peer communication between controllers which can communicate with each other to take any action. This is why we should have
please let's wrap up. We have 1 or
Okay.
2 minutes left for this presentation, please.
Okay. Thank you. So peer-to-peer communication between the controller in order to take an immediate action. So from the Mobile Connect solution, we have our own mobile credential, which work with our own readers. So it is secure. It's Gallagher mobile credential. We can give also the mobile SDK for any third-party system or for any customer in order to have embedded mobile credential in their application as well. So also we provide mobile digital ID, in which it reduces the cost of having cards, printing on cards, and in case there is any changes in the format, it can be easily done through the command center. So I will finish with the hardware. This is a single door controller, and we have the multi-door controller. The controllers work, we have 2 processors, which is the MX8 for co-processor, and for security, cyber security, we have the NXP Edge Lock. These are 2 main chips inside the controller. Each controller can store up to 2 million card holder and up to 1 million event. This is a single door controller, and this is the multi-door controller. So both controllers, they are made the same chips, but the difference is how many doors each controller can support. The single door, it's 1 door. The multi-door can go up to 10 doors. We have our own readers. We have the T10 readers, different sizes, different colors, as well as we manufacture everything in New Zealand. We can customize in case any client need to have a gold plated, need to have silver color. You need to have any type, any color of reader, we can do it. Also, we have a reader with keypad and screen used for locker management, intrusion alarm, and many other things. And we have the T30 reader, which is a card reader and pen and support mobile credential. Finally, we have high-level integration with IDEMIA. It is a biometric reader, face recognition reader, and touchless biometric as well. So the enrollment of the fingerprint template will be done through the command center. You don't need IDEMIA manager for taking the enrollment. So you will make sure all the enrollment will be done through in one single database. Thank you.
Thank you, Khodor, on your presentation. It was really interesting, exciting to follow your slides. Before we continue with our today's session, thank you. I just want to say that we don't have any questions from the audience, so we can continue with our second round questions. However, thank you, Khodor, and thank you, Thomas, for your excellent presentations, honestly, and detailed explanations. They have certainly provided us with deeper insights into the technologies and solutions shaping the future of access control. Now, let's dive deeper as our guests present their latest innovations and solutions. I already have some questions for our esteemed guests.
Yes, yes, actually. So at the moment, I have a question for Khodor. Gallagher has established a strong presence in the Middle East through its certified channel partners. How does this localized approach enhance your ability to deliver integrated access control solutions tailored to the region's unique security needs?
Yes, completing any project, as we mentioned and we agreed, me and Thomas, that the requirement is not only for access control, it's for a complete integration. So you need to have a system integrator who can provide such solution, who have like also experience in video management, intercoms, elevators, and many other systems. So as manufacturer, Gallagher, we work with direct from our region through system integrators. So we have trained and certified system integrators, which we evaluate their performance. We'll see how they are acting, how they are supporting our clients. We have channel partners, and after that, they are as Gallagher channel partners. So we have channel partners working with us since 2005, still until today. They are getting projects for Gallagher, and we have very successful stories together. So we make sure, because at the end, as a manufacturer, you cannot operate in every country in the region. Especially here, you need to have travels too much. It's a huge region. So having a direct support from the manufacturer on the ground, it's a little bit difficult. So this is why we have a channel partner trained and certified, in which any they will be the first point of contact in case any problem happen. And the channel partner, in case they need our support, we are available 24/7, because we have many regional offices. So we are using like a ticket based for any technical issue. We have this ticket, so in case the office hour finished in any office, the second office can know what is happening and can continue on providing the solution. So this is how we are dealing with our customer, and make sure that the customer at the end, they are happy and they are taking a very good support from our channel partners.
Thank you, Khodor. My question is for Thomas. In fact, from our audience, Thomas, we have a question for you. What do you suggest to prevent spoofing using fake fingerprints or photos in biometrics access control systems?
Well, I would suggest, we are not manufacturing readers. So my suggestion in this case would be to go for a high-end, very premium solution provider. I think we work with some of the best together with Gallagher. One of them is IDEMIA from France. Another one is Touchless Biometrics Systems from Switzerland. So now looking at photos, well, you will probably need to look at a very state-of-the-art optical set, including 2D, 3D, and infrared cameras. So that's offered by IDEMIA Vision Pass, for instance. If we talk about fingerprints, well, I would look at the TBS, so Touchless Biometric Systems 2D Sense, and you have that possibility to enroll users using several fingers, not only one, but using all 5 fingers. So for enhanced security, basically, that will definitely reduce, probably prevent most spoofing attacks.
Thank you, Thomas, for your answer. I think Jorge would want to ask something else.
Okay. We are continuing again with the Khodor. No, Thomas, we are still with you.
Yes.
Given your expansion into the Middle East market, what feedback have you received from regional partners regarding the adaptability and effectiveness of your access control solutions?
Feedback so far is probably related to the service we are providing, the service we are offering. So we got a small team. It's a low-touch organization. We do rely a lot, I think like Khodor explained, we have a similar approach. We rely a lot on our channel partners to promote and install our systems. Nonetheless, that small team that we have here in the Middle East is very, very close to those channel partners, very close to the consultants, very close to the contractors, and very close to technology partners. So, and plus very close to the end users. So being that close enables us to really understand the specific details they want to look at, the specific challenges they are facing, and we can then develop in cooperation with all those stakeholders, flexible, very bespoke solutions. So I would say that the main positive feedback that we receive is being very close to all those partners.
Thank you, Thomas, on your answer. Khodor, I have a question for you. If you can hear me, yes?
Yes, yes.
With the increasing demand for flexible and scalable security systems, how is Gallagher adapting its product offerings to meet the evolving requirements of its clients?
Yes, as I have mentioned that we have a lot of customers starting with Gallagher with just 15, 20 doors, 2005, 2006. Now they are 6,000 doors. So this is the scalability of the system in which can be for, especially in our region, people don't like every time to change the system, to change the hardware. They are investing, they want to use everything from the system. So having the capability to expand from time to time, to use different credentials, this is one of the key strengths of Gallagher. So imagine people, they are still using a very old controllers, and now we are talking about cybersecurity and these things, but they are still using a controller from 2008, 2009, which is the controller 3000. So we are trying to educate people, to help people to understand the requirement, and not only to think about the need of today, to think about the future, how the system can be expanded in the future, especially once we are talking about like Saudi Arabia. There is a vision of 2030. So they cannot put a system now and after 2-3 years, this system will be obsolete. So they will not reach to 2030. So this is why also we provide a 5 years warranty. So in case they are purchasing any of our products now, they will make sure in 2030 this product is still supported and under warranty. And with Gallagher Care Plan, the warranty can go up to 10 years. So we are talking about if they purchase a product or a system now, the hardware as well is supported until 2035. So the latest controllers, the 7000, which I have mentioned, the minimum lifetime, if we go back to Gallagher history and releasing controllers, the minimum lifetime of our controllers is around 15 years. So the 6000 started in 2010. Now in 2025, it will becoming obsolete, and the latest support will be in 2028, something like that. So we will make sure that the minimum lifetime is 15 years in order for the customers to be comfortable in using our products and solutions.
Thank you, Khodor. Orhan, we have a lot of questions for our guest today.
Yes. So actually, we don't have any more questions. We should wrap up. And at this point, we don't have time for further discussion. It was very, very interesting for me and very inspiring. And I guess that you have problem or challenge, kind of challenge, in collaboration with the universities. I see that the main challenge for you and the industry as a whole in years to come is you'll be finding good quality stuff, not for installation and as well as for research and development. And I'm wondering how universities, as we used to know them, keeping the pace with you with this kind of so fast evolving technology and demands. And maybe if you can come up shortly with a few sentences of your problems in finding good quality experts for your operational needs. Thomas?
That's a wide question indeed, but in a few words, what we see from universities with who we partner, especially in Europe, but also one in the UAE, is that they focus a lot on artificial intelligence topic. I think this is really attractive for candidates and students nowadays, and there is investment in that research. The second thing that they are working on is a lot linked to smart cities. So it's a much wider, let's say, faculty or aspect than just access control. So we are part of those reflections, of those discussions. But what I've seen so far, it was a bit wider in universities, treated wider. Now, when it comes to securing universities, here I think the topic is, every year about 15% of the students are going to either enroll or graduate. So every year it's about replacing 15% of the smart badges. So that's where Khodor and I've got a role to play. It's what solutions can we provide these universities to facilitate all this and maybe be a bit more cost optimized. And mobile access solutions is definitely one.
Thank you. Khodor?
Yeah, totally agree with Thomas regarding the 2 points. Like I will give an example. Here in Dubai, we have Zayed University in Abu Dhabi. They are using Gallagher products since 2014. And every time they are expanding and they are upgrading the system. And recently, they have around 15,000 mobile credentials. So they are start using the mobile credential because it's a headache every time, every semester they need to replace the cards because the information on the card changed and the access changed. But having mobile credential with digital ID, they can just change the background. They are flexible in changing. Let's say in the National Day, they can one click. They can change the background of the card to National Day. In case there is sports, any events inside the university can be mentioned on the digital ID. And nobody, as you know, nobody will forget the mobile. So all the students, because nowadays they can forget their wallet, they can forget the card, they can forget themselves, but they will not forget the mobile. So
you can forget evening, but not mobile.
Yeah, correct. So in case the mobile is not with them, they can leave the session, they can go back home, bring the mobile, and then come and attend. So, and it's from security point of view, it's much more secure. So an education sector in the region, we have a lot of customers, especially in Kuwait. We have American University of Middle East. We have American University of Kuwait. We have Kuwait universities, 7 faculties, more than 2,700 access doors protected by Gallagher. So we have a very attractive solution for universities, especially once also it comes to the integration between the HR system or the student system with the security management system. So you don't need to duplicate the work and have a one centralized and seamless integration between these systems.
Thank you, Khodor. Before we finish our today's session and say goodbye to each other, I just want to say thank you all for joining us today, for joining this really interesting discussion on access control in 2025. Special thanks to my guests, our guests, Khodor and Thomas, for sharing their valuable insights, and of course, my colleague Arhan for this thoughtful moderation.
Yes.
Before we wrap up, Arhan, would you like something to share, any final thoughts or key takeaways, something else to add?
No, this is enough. Thank you guys. Thank you for your great work for making our world more secure for our families, for everybody. Thank you.
Great, absolutely. Orhan,
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Once again, yes, thanks to my panelists and everyone who joined us today. We hope you find the insights valuable. Feel free to reach out if you want to continue the conversation or have some additional questions. Looking forward to seeing you all at our next session, next webinar. Take care and stay safe. Oh, of course, stay informed and keep innovation. See you at the next webinar. Goodbye for now.
See you.
Thank you once again.
Bye.
Bye-bye.